Nancy Drew, The Cursed Carousel. A story by Anna Weber. Chapter 1. Summer Vacation. It all began one bright, sunny summer morning. Nancy Drew, Bess Marvin, and Bess's cousin, George Fane, were out on the porch watching Nancy's dad, Carson Drew, play golf. The only noise was the clink-clink of the ice in their iced tea that Hannah had made for them. All was very quiet till Bess said, "So, Nancy, have you decided where you're going to spend your vacation?" Nancy replied, "Not yet. First I thought we should go to Disney World, but we went there last year." Bess suggested, "You could go to the Mall of America." "Bess, this is for Nancy and her dad, not you," said George. Nancy replied, "It's okay. I need all the help I can get. Hey, maybe something in the mail will give me an idea." At this, Nancy left to go get the mail. Chapter 2. The Mail. As Nancy flipped through the mail, she saw a brochure for Captain's Cove, the funnest place under the sea! "Hey, Dad, can we go to Captain's Cove amusement park?"
"Sure," said Carson. "We can go this weekend and stay till Friday," he said.
Nancy looked again and saw a letter to her from Paula, one of Dad's old college friends. Nancy opened it and the letter said, "Dear Nancy, I heard that you were good at solving mysteries, so please help me. My park has been cursed. It all started when someone stole a horse off the carousel, and now the roller coaster stopped in mid-ride for no reason. Then some newbie trashed the Moody Blaster, and then Spook 10 lost an arm. Will you please solve the case?" "What's it say, Nancy?" George asked. "It's another case," said Nancy. "Will you have to cancel the trip?" asked Bess. "Nope." Bess and George made a confused face. "The case is at Captain's Cove," said Nancy. Chapter 3. Harlan. It was dark and breezy when Nancy arrived. Dad was back at the hotel having some rest and relaxation. At Captain's Cove, she stepped in the gate and heard, "Will the young lady who just entered the park please enter the whale's mouth?" Nancy gasped and thought to herself, "I'm sorry, but do I look like whale food to you?" Arms trembling, Nancy walked slowly to the whale's mouth. Then she saw a door. The door said, "Ahoy, mateys! Employees only!" Nancy opened the door. Sitting in a chair in the security room was Harlan Bishop. When Nancy entered, he turned around and said, "Well, from the way you marched right on in here and past all those 'sorry we're closed' signs, you're either who I think you are or you're one determined great gate crasher." "Well, if you think I'm Nancy Drew, then you're right," she said. "Pleased to meet you, Nancy. I'm Harlan, the security guard." "Are you the only security guard?" Nancy asked. "Yes, I'm starting to catch up on my work," replied Harlan. "Well, if there's any way I can help, let me know," said Nancy. "Okay, but before we do that, you need an access card, which you can only get from Joy Trent," said Harlan. "Well, then I guess I'll go meet Joy," said Nancy. Wait, I know Joy won't give you one of these, so I will. It's a fun card. Now you can have fun. So now you can have some fun while you're here, said Harlan. Thank you so much! I can't wait to ride the roller coaster. Okay, said Harlan. So what do you think about this curse? Asked Nancy. I don't think it's anything more than a problem with the wiring, said Harlan. I'll see you around, said Nancy. Have fun, he said. Chapter 4. Having Fun. After talking to Harlan, Nancy headed for the carousel and popped in her fun card and jumped on a horse. Around and around went the horses as a song played. Nancy, who can play a note by ear, hummed along and thought, A number, A, E, D, E, F, E, A, E, D. And then came the brass ring. Nancy reached and leaned out and fell off her horse. Ouch! You rotten horse! She yelled as the carousel slowed to a stop. Let's try a different horse. This time Nancy chose a blue seahorse. This time when the ring went by, she carefully reached and got it. Yes, she said as the carousel slowed down. After that, she headed for the game midway. Chapter 5. Fun and Free Tokens. The first game Nancy played was Toss the Squid. She threw it hard and BAM! It hit the back of the game and made it wobble. Clink! Nancy heard a small sound. She looked down. Awesome! A free token! Next, Nancy played Swimmer's Itch and won a token fairly. The next game was broken, so after trying to check out the roller coaster, Nancy decided to go meet Joy.